In today's show, it's a mock draft. It's a 9-cat, 12-team mock draft. It's the third one in my series. I'm picking at pick 3 in this one. It's on Fantrax. These are the questions everyone always asks. Is it a category league draft? Yes. What side are you on? It's on Fantrax. I should have mentioned that in all those other ones, but that's where we are. I'm picking at pick 3. Michael Bolton's picking at pick 2.
Thanks, Josh. It's Michael Bolton here, and it's time for another episode of the Locked On Fantasy Basketball Podcast. Let's get to it.
Let's get to it, indeed.
You are Locked On Fantasy Basketball, your daily fantasy basketball podcast, part of the Locked On Podcast Network.
Hello and welcome to the Locked On Fantasy Basketball Podcast, brought to you by Basketball Monster. My name is Josh Lloyd and I am the lead fantasy analyst at basketballmonster.com. And you can find me on Twitter, as always, at redrock_Beeble and on Instagram at Locked On Fantasy Basketball. Thank you for making Locked On Fantasy Basketball your first listen every day. We are free and we are available on all platforms. Michael Bolton isn't actually drafting at pick 2, just in case you didn't realize that. It's me at pick 3. Yesterday I said I was going to take Luka at pick 3. But I just saw Luka's ADP is at 5 on Yahoo at the moment, and Durant and Embiid and Giannis all have an ADP of 4. I took Giannis at pick 2 yesterday, so I'm going to do either Durant or Embiid at pick 3 here. I'm going to try, and all of these mock drafts, just try and make it so it sort of goes in ADP order, not necessarily where I would pick guys. But Luka was a little bit behind those guys, which surprised me when I went back to look at it. So it's either going to be Durant or Embiid in this mock draft. 12 guys in the mock draft, me picking at pick 3. A lot of interesting stuff, hopefully, is going to happen during this. Before we get into that, so I don't interrupt the flow of the mock, I'm going to tell you about Built Bar, though. Have you tried Built Bar Puffs? If not, what are you doing? Like, seriously. They're so tasty. They're filled with this chewy, marshmallowy center, and it is up there with one of life's great joys, getting your head scratched. Number 1, obviously. Childbirth? I don't know. I've never birthed a child. I'm not sure. Eating a Built Bar Puff? I know that's up there. It's got to be. Because these are low in protein. No, they're not. They're high in protein. Josh, you're a dickhead. They are high in protein. They are low in carbs, low in calories, low in fat, low in sugar. In fact, the new cookie dough chunk puff, which is indulgent. It's indulgent. 160 calories only and a whopping 15 grams of protein. It's a perfect treat. Get a box for you and your family, or get it for yourself. Family can go get their own. Get them one as well. Get multiple boxes. And the reason you can do that and get those multiple boxes is I've got a code that gets you 15% off. It's locked on 15, LOCKED15. No, try again. Wrong code. Old code. LOCKEDON15, locked on 15 at built.com. That'll save you 15% off your order of the delicious cookie dough chunk puffs and all other Built Bars. Built Bar is built different. Starting October 10th, we've got the Ultimate Pro Basketball Preview happening over at Locked On. It's all hosts across the network, Odyssey, NBA experts as well, talking about the start of the NBA season. 6 episodes starting October 10th. Make sure you're checking it out. Just search Ultimate Pro Basketball Preview. All right, that's done. Let's talk about the draft. Let's get into the draft room. So, Warnie?
Let's get it on, Gilly.
All right, so we're just about ready to start. We've got like less than a minute to go until we're off and running here, which is exciting. What's this say waiting up here for? Come on, let's go. We're almost there. And then, I don't know. Will I go Durant or will I take Embiid? I might take Durant, I think, at pick 3, unless someone does something stupid. And if Giannis doesn't go at 2, I'm still going to take Durant or Embiid at 3. Because I just want to show some different things. And Giannis is what I did yesterday. So we'll be going from there. All right. Where are we with this? Are we ready to go? Come on. Don't know why that is telling me waiting. All right. Come on. Let's get started. All right. We're ready to go. We're off. 27 seconds. We have started. Let's go. So Durant, I'll take Durant. Let's just throw him over into the queue. Get him ready. Is this guy going to let the first pick time out? I want to smash these out under 45 minutes. There you go. Jokic gone. Just pick Embiid. Embiid. Just pick Giannis so I can take Durant with next pick. There you go. Durant's gone. All right, that's the standard. Nearly every draft starts the same way. Jokic, Giannis. I took Durant at 3, so let's see what I can build with Kevin Durant. Nets are actually playing a preseason game at the moment while I'm recording this. And Ben Simmons is out there against the Sixers. I think Simmons is a massive, massive value in drafts personally. I don't know what's going to happen with Durant. Yes, he's older. There is injury risk, but I think he's also being overblown a little bit. And beat it 4. That's pretty standard. And Doncic did not go at 5. Where's Sly Boogie? You were in the room before. Big fella, where are you? These people who have allegedly dropped out of the room, get back in there. Gonna annoy me because you were there in the draft. Don't disappear. Tatum at 5 is bold. Tatum is nowhere near, I don't think, 5 on a per game basis. It's more 10 to 13. I guess you're banking on injury. But what if no injury, but what if he does get hurt? There's no up. Curry at 6. What is happening in this draft? Doncic at 7. Okay. I am Harden at 8. I am massively down on Curry and on Towns this season compared to a lot of people. People know that. That's wild to see Tatum and Curry both go ahead of Doncic and Harden in my mind. LaMelo Ball goes at pick number 9. I hope Steve Clifford doesn't screw things up for us there. That'd be annoying. I think it'll be okay, but let's hope he doesn't screw it up too much. And then, Keem, you were here as well. Don't tell me you've disappeared. What are we going to do at 10? Trey Lillard? I think Lillard's probably the option here. I am a little worried about Trey. I just don't know what's going to happen with DeJounte. Thanks for timing out, mate. He must have had... He's taken Towns there at pick 10. Towns has been in hospital with an illness. He's lost 20 pounds, I think. I was already down on him, not thinking... I thought he was a 12 to 13 turn player. I don't know if Towns is a first-round guy anymore, personally. Stop saying personally, Josh. Halliburton at 11. I know that I think some of the hype on him is going overboard. I don't mind that, but I would have taken Lillard ahead of him, and I probably would have taken Trey ahead of him. Almost definitely would have personally. I'm annoying myself with this. I got to stop even talking about it. Trae Young goes at 12 to finish the first round. Someone's asking, is there a way to see your current team's projection? Yes, on Basketball Monster. Lillard at 13, that's such a great pick. 12 and 13, Young and Lillard. We know what you're doing. You're punting field goals. That's cool. But points, assists, threes, free throws, through the roof. Absolutely through the roof. All right. So T. Biddy took Halliburton there. So he's already maybe in a punt point situation. Ooh, he takes Paul George. I like Paul George this year. I don't know if I would have taken him there. It's a little high. I probably would have had LeBron. I might have gone Kyrie. LeBron goes at 15, which is a pretty good spot.
LeBron James.
And then Big Tony, Anthony Davis, goes at 16. Anthony Davis, he's locked in. He's going to be the number 1 usage guy. He's got a chip on his shoulder. He's going to play all 82 games. I mean, cool. Say all that stuff, but does that mean that you weren't trying any of the other years? I don't buy into that stuff. Kyrie at 17 is really good value. Super strong value. Now, I just did... Gobert, that's early. I like the pairing with Doncic. It is a bit early at 18, but I like it. I just did the show on categorical scarcity, talking about how points and assists go really early, and if you don't get them, you're going to be chasing, and then rebounds and blocks drop off. Do I go to get a big man here to go with Durant? Now, Durant's obviously a really good scorer, but maybe or do I just try and do a balanced team here? Anthony Edwards, I feel like the hype is just too high there. It's not bad. It's just going too high, I think. Siakam at 20. This draft has been very different. Very different. So what am I going to do? Do I get is there a big that I want here? Not really. It's a really dead zone for big men. I'm going to try and get Bam on the way back around. Or Sabonis. Maybe I just go... No, I want to balance it. So Booker goes. So it's my pick. 30 seconds on the clock. I'm going to take Sabonis. It's early. It's very early for him. Just trying something a little bit different here. Trying to get some rebounds up, get some assists a little bit later. It is early for Sabonis, but it's not crazy, I don't think. Maybe it is crazy. Get some threes later on. Zion goes to 23. This draft has been crazy. I don't hate it. Zion and Giannis, good combo. Good combo. It's a pretty common combo. I like the Giannis-Gobert-Zion pairing, but obviously Gobert went way earlier, along with the Doncic situation. So, I'm going to need to get... The steals can come later, but they do often go off the board soon. Oh, bam, went. That's annoying. Okay, what am I going to do with my next selection? Keep things sort of balanced. Do I take Chris Paul? No. Kawhi goes at the start of round 3, pick 25. Jimmy Butler? It's really leaning into a lack of threes, though, isn't it? Freddie VanVleet? Yeah, maybe Fred. Big Dog Frog ready to make his pick. Let's put Fred there. Ja Morant goes at 26. All right, let's take Fred. Yeah, let's draft Fred VanVleet there. I'm trying to keep it balanced-ish. VanVleet's field goals can be offset by Durant and by Sabonis to a degree. We'll get some more field goal guys later. DeJounte Murray, probably the best guy around here. Chris Paul, Porzingis, Butler. Obviously some injury risk guys still around. Shea, or guys coming into the season injured as well. Well, there goes Jimmy Butler at 28. Cade Cunningham at 29. Sean and Callum, they're just going off the rails is the wrong word, but they're just screwing at this. And these are my rankings, and let's do it. Tatum, Siakam, and Cunningham is a wild first 3 picks, but who cares? Consensus isn't right. I'm not right. Sean and Callum aren't right. But if they believe in something, go for it. DeJounte Murray at 30. I think that's probably about right. I've seen some people go into the top 20 for him. And I talked about it on a show, I don't know when it was, saying, I think it was yesterday's bus show. Oh, Jared Allen at 31. Wow. Talking about DeJounte saying, like, he had one good season. Like, one season of being a first-round player. Never a second or third or fourth-round guy even, I don't think, at any other point. So who knows? Brad Beal goes. You can get Beal at some decent discount prices. Pick 32, he goes there. If I'm going to want to compete in blocks, I'm going to need to start to grab some guys soon, though. I'm nearly always ending with Porzingis, so I'm going to throw him into my queue just in case. Garland goes at 33. Feels about right. This is a very different mock draft. I'm happy with it. I like seeing things a little bit different. It's really good. Allen at 31. Yeah, I get it. The blocks and rebounds can be hard to get, as I detailed earlier. These guys haven't seen that show because it hasn't come out yet. Porzingis at 34. Yeah, I like it. You can beat it. But, yeah, Allen, that's best case. Absolute best case, I would say. DeRozan at 35. What am I going to... Yeah. I think... I'd like to get Miles Turner. Where the hell's Miles Turner? I know he's far down on this list. Is he going to make it back to me? Have I skipped him already? Shai Gilgeous-Alexander goes at 36. He's in the 80s, Miles? Yeah, some stupid ADP. ADP of 101. What are the Fantrax people doing? Chris Paul, will throw him into the queue. He's sliding too far here. Way too far. Drew Holiday should be... Donovan Mitchell is sliding as well. This guy's he's made his Shea pick. He's worried. He's gone all guards early on here. So I mean, like points and assists, they're going to fly off. Zach LaVine goes at 37. He's really going guard heavy, which is a totally fine way to approach things. I am trying to be a bit more balanced today. That's why I want to get some blocks. Evan Mobley, who injury news announced today, ankle sprain out 1 to 2 weeks. Don't let this impact where you draft Evan Mobley. He might miss 1 game. He might miss 3. It's not a big thing, right? It's the perfect time to actually get a 1 to 2 week injury when there's 2 weeks to go until the start of the season. Don't worry too much about that one. After 38, it's 39, Jalen Brown.
JB, you've done it again.
So when DeRozan 35, Shea 36, LaVine 37, Mobley 38, Jalen 39, and then Big Vooch at pick 40.
It's Big Vucevic.
And that's great value. Chris Paul at 41. Holy crap. That's really good. Let's see what the guy who took Jarrett Allen, who's leaning into bigs, Gobert and Allen there. All right, trying to get the blocks. Let's see. He'll take Miles Turner here and annoy me. Or if I was him, I probably would and just lock. I knew it. Don Mitchell, still around. Miles Turner goes at 42. But he's obviously just saying, right, I'm getting blocks. Don't worry about everything else. I'm getting blocks. I'll get the other stuff later. He's getting blocks. Big men. Vooch, Mobley, Vooch, Turner, Ayton. Bang, 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 bang. Go watch the categorical scarcity video to see what I mean. Like, once you get round 8, round 9, rebounds and blocks, done. Like, you just can't really find them. And you do get a bit more value in steals and assists later on. It does improve. Don Mitchell at 44, that's, almost have to take that in every situation, really. Even if you're not building a team that way. See, look, what's here now? If I want blocks and rebounds, there's nothing, is there? It's the injured guys. Drew Holiday goes at 45. It's my pick. I might need assists. Or do I take... Let's take Rozier. Good efficiency guy as a guard. But the blocks, man. Ooh. How am I going to get him? Field goal percentage I need as well. Rob Williams would be perfect here. Have I got the room to take Jakob Poeltl and balance this out? That's the question. Poeltl's free throws are shocking, and his scoring is shocking. But who else is there? I don't want to take Valanciunas here. Middleton at 48 is a good pick. Oh, Poeltl went anyway. Holy shit. 47. Middleton 48. Ingram 49. I think I might just grab Fox. Scotland Barnes is also an option here. Or is it Şengün? Because Şengün's he's not going to make it back to me, is he? The other one I want is Jabari Smith. I know he was great yesterday. I've been interested in him as a round 7, round 8 player. Ooh, Simmons goes. All right, let's do Fox. I don't feel good about that, but at least I get to do this. Let's put Barnes into the queue. Let's put Şengün into the queue. Well, there goes Barnes at 52. Probably about 100 spots too high for Scotty Barnes, to be honest. All right. My blocks. Yeah, it's where you got to be able to adjust. So I was like, yeah, let's get Miles Turner. Let's keep it balanced and keep it competitive. I didn't, and then my blocks are in trouble. So do I just say screw it? Like we're just not going to have blocks anymore. Valanciunas goes next at 54. I'm a bit worried about JV. CJ goes at 4. Giddey at 53. Oh, man. There are some crazy picks going on, and we don't know how things are going to finish. That's why people often say, I just take best player available. How do you know who the best player available is? You don't, right? This guy might be a great assist player. This guy might be a good blocks guy. This might be a good scorer. Who finishes 52nd versus 55th doesn't matter at all. Or 52nd versus 66th. Doesn't matter at all. It's about how it makes sense, taking into consideration scarcity, the way your team is built, age, injury risk, all that sort of stuff. McCollum 55, Brunson 56, Şengün 57. So a lot of guys coming off the board there. A lot of guys I had in my queue. I don't know why Sabonis defaulted to the power forward spot. I'm going to put him into the center spot. By the way, Yahoo's insane position eligibility update from yesterday has been adjusted. Don't know what happened there. Don't know who lost their mind and did that. Yahoo's answers were terrible. Oh, it's based on some experts and position data. And okay, someone screwed up. That's all it is. Because under no circumstance did experts or position data or anything like that tell you that Bojan Bogdanovic is a center or that Shaedon Sharpe is a power forward. Nurkic goes at, it's Şengün 57 and Anunoby 58. Nurkic, my man, goes at 59.
No question about it. I am ready to get hurt again.
Bane at 60. Vassell at 61. Banchero at 62. Johnny Collins at 63. Shit. It's getting rough, man. I might have to crucifix this. Let's put Christian Wood into the queue. I've got an okay free throw percentage. I can sort of buffer him. Jabari Smith is the other one that I do really want here. Because his ability to rebound and get defensive stats, which do become harder to get later on, is useful. I don't know. After Collins is 63, Bridges 64. Sean and Callum says, Josh, what's the optimal amount of players in a points and category league? I don't know what you mean. 12 teams? Is that what you mean? It's probably 12 teams. I'll ask what he means. What do you mean, Sean and Callum? Julius Randle at 66 after Keldon Johnson goes at 65. I need a big. Is it Woody? The free throws are bad. Can I deal with them? Is he going to be a good shot blocker? He'd be a good scorer. He's a good rebounder. I might. Is it Jabari that I take? And then hope that I get Markkanen on the way back around. The headmaster goes to 68. By the way, those of you panicking about Jamal Murray, he's starting the preseason game today. Limited minutes for all of them. Fucking Jabari just went. Dicked me. All right, let's take Christian Wood. Oh, that's yuck. I feel so yuck with that. Murray went 68. If only Murray had gone 69. Jalen Green went at 69 and Christian Wood, that was me, at 70. Trying to balance some things out with him there. Oh, it's not great. I do need another big man. Lauri Markkanen is my target. Not that he's a traditional big man in terms of blocking shots. Maxey goes at 71, but he gets rebounds. And I do need that. What else do I need? Ooh, Wendell Carter. Maxey 71, D'Angelo Russell 72, cousin Kevin Porter 73. He falls off, and I often get him. Wasn't really targeting him here. It's got to be Markkanen time here for me. Don't, Big Dog Frog, do not ribbit your way in here. Is that a Josh Bootsma picture? On your, who is that? I can't see it. I can't zoom in. Please tell me it's Josh Bootsma. I'm going to ask. Big Dog Frog, who is your profile picture? Trey Jones at 74. Holy shit. We are really going off script. I'm going to take Markkanen. It's interesting for Jones. He's going to be their starter. But that's early, man. But who cares? Again, don't care too much. It is early. It's probably 20 spots too early, but I don't care that much. Okay. Happy to get Markkanen there. Jalen Smith at 76. Sticks.
Stand by your man.
All right, Sean and Callum. What are you going with here, mate? Mates? I assume both of you are here, considering your name is Sean and Callum. Ooh, he did take Wendell, so I guess RIP my chances of that happening. Okay. Far too early for Jones. I tend to agree. Jordan Poole at 78. I'm going to do an interesting ADP battle with Jared Johnson on Jordan Poole tomorrow. So we'll see what how we go with that. But that's not a bad spot for Pooley. Not a bad spot at all. It's good value. Franz Wagner. He goes next. So I've filled all my starting spots. And I need 3 more. Need my 3 flexes to fill out now. Maga Porter Jr. at 80. He's starting for the Nuggets as well. Limited minutes. This is good. Yeah, him at 53, like he is ranked on Yahoo and ESPN. Silly. Him at 80, no problem. We take our flyers. Okay. Those of you who are in the Locked On Fantasy Basketball Bowl, how are your drafts going? Drop them in the comments below. Tell us how things are going for you there. Tyler Hero goes at 81.
Everyone has a hero.
True.
0 people shouldn't have a hero.
Klay Thompson at 82. Look at all the threes that go off the board here. Markkanen, Poole, Porter, Hero, Klay. A lot of 3-pointers going off the board here. What do I need to boost my rebounds and assists. I need rebounds. Ooh, those rebounds. PJ Washington Jr.? Not that he's a good rebounder. Clint Capella? Can I deal with that nonsense? Capella. I'm just looking here. Capella's block ability and field goal strength. I think it might be worth it. Well, I can't take PJ Washington because he's gone. After Klay was Draymond Green at 83, Marcus Smart at 84, PJ at 85. Clint is going to go into my queue. Wiggins at 86. You got to be punting free throws. Are you punting free throws? Well, you might be. You got Draymond. Banchero's a below average free throw shooter. Nurkic is as well. Mobley, I guess you are. Mobley is too. It's a bit of a waste though with DeRozan and George, but That's fine. Well, there goes Capella. So that's off the board. Now we're really running into the problem where rebounds and blocks are gone. How do we get them? We don't really, do we? It's got to be it's the injured guys. It's Williams and Jackson. Where do you take the risk on those guys? Okay, Kelly Olynyk. Too early for him. After Capella goes Big Sexy. Colin Sexton. This is an area of the draft that I just hate. I just despise it. Cam Johnson, for me, maybe. Do I take Kyle Lowry?
Double cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon.
Oh, I don't take him because he just went at 89. Sometimes a guy will get taken and then I start talking about him because I'm not on that screen. I'm over on the Basketball Monster draft tracker having a look at who's available. So I don't see that they went straight away. Keegan Murray goes at 90. Depressed Penis, I might throw him into the queue. Bud Hield, there's an element of risk in drafting him for sure. Rebounds. Who rebounds the ball that can help me here? Nobody. There's no rebounds left. Oh no. Al Horford goes at 91. And no, I'm not taking Russell Westbrook.
Price of the brick going up.
To help my rebounds. Is it Thick Hogsman time? Like, maybe? He gets me 6 boards. Anthony Simons goes at 92. We're at pick 93. Like, I think Harris is okay. I don't know, though. Maybe it is him. And then I go Olynyk later on. Sean telling us that his pick was the best pick of the draft so far. Okay, Gaz Trent at 93. All right, let's do the Thick Hogsman here. And let's maybe... Well, it's too early for Olynyk. I can't do it for him, but I can do the Thick Hogsman.
I think I am a TH.
T to the H.
Yeah, TH for life.
So that's Hogs. Yeah. All right, that's Harris at 94. Gordy Hayward at 95. What do I do on this team that's relatively balanced, but I need blocks and they are not available anywhere? Is it Claxo that I do? If I need a big man. Buddy Hield goes at 96. Now, Claxton's not this good, but there's no one else around. Oh, Zubats goes. He was another guy that I was going to look at. Claxo's got an ADP of 110, so he's not making it back. We're confident in that. Good old Speedy Claxton appearing in the player pool as well. Big Dog Frog never answered my question. Jalen Suggs goes at 98. I like Suggs. Happily taken there at some point, but nope. I'm glad I get Claxton. Again, is it early? Maybe. Probably. Likely. Brandon Clark falling a little bit here. Santi Aldama looks like he's going to start. Jeremy Grant at 100. Subpar rebounder. We know that. All right. Now I need assists. Is that going to just bring me back to Monty Morris? Hopefully I can get Monty later on. So after Claxton at 99, when Jeremy Grant at 100, Isaiah Jackson goes at 101. There's some blocks. It's a nice pick. Jaren goes at 102. Okay. There we go. Rob Williams goes at 103. It's risky though, isn't it? Like, you might not have him till January. That's possible. Or at least full strength Rob Williams and Jaren till January. But yeah, they're good players. Cam Johnson goes at 104. But it hurts those two block guys going. Blocks are gone now. Like, who do we get? Hartenstein? Mitchie Robinson? Oh, Mitchie Robinson, maybe. But I don't think so. Isaiah Stewart, 105. By the way, that's other news. The Pistons in practice were running with Marvin Bagley as their starting center and Isaiah Stewart as their backup power forward. Next to Jalen Duran. Like, honestly, that franchise, they annoy me so much. Starting Boyan Bogdanovic is the right move. What's your defense with Bagley, Bogdanovic, Bay, Ivy? Who's the best defender? Cade? Jesus Christ. Who's the best shooter? Cade? No, it's Boyan. But honestly, Brogdon goes at 106. Dinwiddie at 107. So I say all this to say they're picking Alf Stewart at 105.
Is that you, Mr. Stewart?
Well, who the hell else do you think it'd be? Get in here, you pair of flaming galahs.
It's too early, I think. Herbalife Jones goes at 108. Totally okay. You need some steals. He's going to get that. We know this. Okay, what do I need? I need assists. I need some steals. Oh, Monty's my guy. Bay is an option. Hartenstein goes at 109. It's a bit early. But find your rebounds. Look, it's Robinson with a massive deficit. It's a Okongwu as a backup. It's Portis as a backup. What else? Oh, there we go. Kuzma at 110. Nice. Westbrook at 111. Westbrook legitimately has like the 450th ranked player. He could be that. He could play 0 minutes. Or he could go into a 0-minute player. So there's a risk. It's not as bad of a risk of taking him here. But yeah. Monty Morris. Kelly Olynyk, damn it. Sean and Callum, now I've been praising some of your stuff. You're telling me that Russ is going to be an all-star this season. Unless, spoiler alert for House of the Dragon, unless all the voters are out there like Amond and have one of their eyes cut out. I doubt it. Rowan Barrett goes at 114. How can I balance this team up? My assists, some steals, free throws. Duarte? I always end up with Duarte. Ooh, Mike Conley. There goes Bay. Conley. We're getting late enough. Put Josh Hart in the queue. Conley looks like he's going to stick around in Utah. It's a risk, obviously. It might not be worth it. Have you watched Russ play in the last 4 years? Steven Adams goes at 116. I couldn't let him fall any further. Yeah, you actually could have, really easily. Mo Bamba at 117. Yeah, I hate that. Although the blocks are interesting. All right, now that my man... Oh, do I take Conley? Now I'm always ending up with Duarte. And I don't actually like Duarte that much. But he always seems to fit what I want. So what do I want with this next pick? Some blocks would be good. Some assists would be good. I don't know how I get those two things together. Well, Brandon Clark is still there. Mitchell Robinson goes at 110. Vanderbilt at 121. Ooh, okay. Robinson goes. What am I going to do? Brandon Clark. Okay, no, I've got it. No, I have to. Sorry. Why is he still there? JaVale McGee goes at 122. I'm going to take Clark. I know Aldama's probably going to start. It's way too late for Clark. Now I've got Conley and Hart, hopefully to get back to me. It's way too late. Throw Kessler in there. Wonder who... Someone, I think, is going to reach on Tari Eason. Eason in round 14, no worries. Round 13, fine. There goes Conley at 124. If anyone goes Tari Eason in this round, I think he was great yesterday, no doubt about that. But Eric Gordon is the starter. Jayshawn Tate didn't play yesterday. Are they going to play Eason ahead of Tate and ahead of Gordon straight away? Is he going to play big minutes? I'm really, really, really doubting that. That could be wrong, clearly. Joshy Hart. Oh, my two Qs just went. Conley at 124. Josh Hitman Hart at 125. Dylan Brooks at 126. Sure, no problem. Try to keep... How do you think, my team, I've tried to keep it quite balanced here. I think they are pretty balanced. The only thing that's probably not quite strong enough are the assists, but everything else has been sort of... And the free throws are sitting at 79, which is It's okay, but a lot of the other teams are stronger. After Brooks goes Markel Fultz, then Storm and Norman Powell at 128. Then Bob Covington at 129. That's where you've got to be really cautious about your scoring because he might get 5 points a game. And that can really drag you down. So that guy had Monty Morris already. He had some decent scorers early on, so maybe he can deal with it. Maybe. Jim Wiseman at round 11. That is too early, I think, for Blunty. Lou Dort at 131. What I did this yesterday. What I would try to do with people, or get you to do, is, well, we can look at Wiseman and go, that's fine. I love Kuminga, that's whatever, that's fine. Go and look at the Warriors' rotation. There's 240 minutes in every game that can be played. And yes, guys will rest and all that sort of stuff, yeah? But when you look to try and find the minutes, there's just none. Like, the minute to get Kuminga, Moody, DiVincenzo, Wiseman, like, you can't, like, you can find 16 minutes, 17 minutes, you can't find many minutes. Looney and Green are going to play a lot of center as well. It's just not that much around. And I did it for every team. Look, you go, Jesus, this guy's not going to play enough. Wow, he's not going to play. And that's part of the risk with drafting guys who aren't like clear 28 8-minute a night sixth men, is that these guys get 15 minutes a night a lot of the time. Trey Murphy, that's early. I like Trey Murphy. It's so early at 133. Got 2 more rounds to go. I like him as a flyer. That's not really that much of a flyer there. Oubre at 134. Boyan at 135. Like, Boyan Bogdanovic is a confirmed starter. And Murphy might play 17 minutes. I don't know. Probably a reach? Yeah, probably. Yes, it was a reach. But again, he doesn't pick. He's on the turn. He doesn't pick until then, but I still think he might have been available. And here he goes. The pencil Harrison Barnes. Barnesy. Kessler at 137. That's taking some upside. You're going to get some decent values falling here. Cole Anthony's still available. Bob Portis is still available. He might be my guy, actually, Bobby. D'Anthony Melton is still there, which is shocking. Yahoo bumped him to 92 on their ranks, which is obviously insane, but we're 40 spots past that. Cole Anthony at 138. Do I ever take Marvin Bagley? No, I don't. The brand wouldn't allow it. Cole Anthony at 138. Okongwu at 139. Again, I like Okongwu, but you're hoping for a Capella injury, really. It's not like there's great options available. Let's be fair. See, to me, like a Portis compared to a Wiseman, is that they'll find 24 minutes a night for Portis every night. They do it. Their backup power forward is Sandro Mamakhelishvili. So Portis will get every minute basically behind Brook Lopez and nearly every minute behind Giannis Antetokounmpo. Wiseman might not get every minute behind Kevon Looney. Humpty Dumpty at 140, Benedict Mathurin. Oh, there goes Portis at 141. That's really good value. And I missed it by one pick, you ass clown. What a goofball. Assists. Who can get me some? Not many. Make a pick, Josh. Make a pick. Jaden McDaniels. Let's take a flyer on him. Ooh, I actually hate that pick. Is Brook Lopez my guy coming up here? Pat Williams goes at 143. It's got to be Brookie soon. That'll just help. Oh, but he's just so trash at steals and assists, and I'm still struggling a little bit with my assists. Can anyone get me assists at this point? Ravishing Rick. I'm not drafting him. Just checking that's not my pick. After Pat Williams goes Bogdan Bogdanovic, then Kevin Love, then Reggie Jackson. Do I take Johnny Wall? I dislike that. You know what? Oh, but maybe I just do it. It's just assist upside, isn't it? All right, time is running down. Let's screw it. Karis LeVert. Oh, I just snuck it in. I don't know why I did that. Panic pick. Karis LeVert. Hate it. Immediately regret it. Maybe not that much, but I do regret it. There it is, Tari Eason. Not too bad at that spot. Pat Beverly's still around. Aaron Gordon's still around. Jaden Ivey. It's pretty dark around this point, isn't it? There's not much happening. Okay. Jaden Ivey goes at 149, taking some rookie flyers. I think Ivey's going to be a really detrimental fantasy player early on. Brook Lopez goes at 150. That's good value. I probably should have just done that. Keeping it relatively balanced for my team here, not punting anything specifically. Caruso at 151. A report from Chicago Tribune today saying Dosunmu will start. Sure. I still don't think there's big upside in Dosunmu. When he started last season, he was 152nd in 35 minutes. Yes, he will improve, but will he actually get 35 minutes? I don't think so. Anyway, he goes here. Caruso 151, Pokuševski 152, Dosunmu 153. The other guy I'm going to take a flyer on here is the Bronco, Jalen Williams. I think he might be in trouble. The value might be rough. Jason Tate, I just hate it. Back to Jalen Williams. I don't know what the upside is in Jason Tate, to be honest.
Even the wild thing's gone well. I can't do much about that.
DeAndre Hunter at 155. Sure, take a flyer there. I think I'm going to take Jalen Williams as my flyer pick. I think he's better than Trey Mann already. Not that he's played an NBA game, but Achua could be an option for me too. Let's throw him into the queue. Jalen Durant. Malik Beasley, starter in Utah? I don't know. After Hunter goes Beverly at 156, the Shark, Bruce Brown at 157.
Baby shark,
And now we're on to the last round. Pretty fast mock draft again. We're going to be hopefully under 45 minutes here. Malik Beasley goes at 158. Taylor Horton-Tucker might not be in the rotation for the Jazz, by the way. Bear that in mind. Johnny Wall goes at 159. How's Melton still around? Maybe we've got to take that flyer. Wall at 159 is absolutely fine. Kevon Looney, don't touch him. He's at the top there because of foolish data that they put in there. Kevon Looney goes at 160. Why did he take him? Lonzo Ball at 161. Hey, yeah. Take a crack. We don't know if he's going to be seen at all. Oh, the other one for me is someone that I don't like, but he's apparently starting. I think he's a rough fantasy player, but he's worth looking at. There goes Achua, the big sneeze at 162. So I've got the Bronco, Jalen Williams. I've got the wave pool, D'Anthony Melton. And I've got the domestic abuser, Kendrick Nunn. Okay. John Isaac at 163. The Yokai. Does he exist? Is he going to play? I just don't care to draft him at all. Not interested. 2 picks away from one. Sean and Callum's going to make. He's going to make the pick of the draft again. It's amazing. He's going to nail it. Sean, I've always got to find a villain in a mock draft, and Callum, you're it today. Davion Mitchell at 164. Sure. No worries with that. That's totally good. I think I am going to take Nunn. And then I'm going to go confess my sins after that. Davison over Fox. Yeah, who's Davison? Is it Davion? So, Sean, you're just saying things that are wrong. On purpose, I guess. If Davion's better than Fox, should have taken him earlier. Well, Thibault at 165. No thanks. All right, let's take Nunn. God, I feel shit about it. But let's do it. If the Lakers are going to be dumb, then I'm going to try and get some value out of this stupidity. I've got 2 more picks. And then we can be done with this. Big Dog Frog, who is your PFP? I did it. D'Anthony Melton at 167 and Marvin Bagley at 168. Good work. Good draft. Bagley, I don't mind that as a last pick. I do think it is Bootsma. I knew it was Bootsma. Yes, Joshy Bootsma, legend. Anyway, my draft at pick 3, Durant, Sabonis, Van Vliet, Rozier, Fox, Wood, Markkanen, Toby Harris, Nick Claxton, Chris Duarte, Brandon Clark, Jaden McDaniels, Karis LeVert, and Kendrick Nunn. All right. That's it. Draft is done. That was great. Smash through another one. Third one in 3 days. Follow this podcast, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, Odyssey, YouTube. Thumb it up, comments, subscribe. We're done. Thank you so much for listening, everyone. See ya.